Naruto versus Naruto. No. Sorry. Anyways, it's that time of the week for Playpod, episode 20 something, because I lost count. Just like my age. I dated myself there a little bit, didn't I? Fuck. No. As always, folks, I am your host, Pretty Princess. And so the whole Logan Paul thing with in Japan, the dead body on film, and holy shit, like, see, at first I was very like, well, is this just like, I don't know what this is, like, you know, it's unfortunately with like the almost a younger generation of YouTubers, because I don't even count myself as one yet, because no one watches this shit. I literally talk to nobody. I don't know why I do this, to be honest, but if I could pull people in like painted with Rock Lee, that'd be awesome. But that whole video, yeah, young YouTubers, they do stuff to get noticed. They do these crazy stunts, which I'm not against, but I feel with the whole going to Japan, going dead body, in a place that is known for for suicide, I thought that was a little like, really, we're going here, we're doing this, like. I mean, that first apology I know was shit. The second apology video we put up, she posted, I'll give him credit on that one, that wasn't too bad, but I don't know, like, okay, if I'm wrong on this, please someone tell me I'm wrong on this, but I feel like, I don't know what this right. I feel like common sense, respect, decency have started, they're just going out the window. And what I mean by that, I'm talking like, I grew up in the 90s, and with me, I was taught and raised a certain way. Now, I'm not knocking anyone who was raised differently. Every person raises their kid their way, and I don't have kids of my own, because one, I don't want kids, and two, hey, when you've been on hormone replacement therapy for about 6 months, guess what? And you transition into male to female, guess what, motherfuckers? You ain't having kids. Trust me. But, no, I shouldn't say this is adoption, but the point is, like, I ain't. I'm gonna stop here, but the point is, like, I feel like that shit's getting slowly out the window, and I mean, it was my parents, my mom was a single parent who taught me that. I also learned it from, like, you know, Pokemon, Sailor Moon. You know, from watching these cartoons, I also taught that shit. Now, as for cartoons nowadays, I don't know, I don't watch them anymore, but I didn't think I should go on about this for open. You know, we're doing this. But I feel very, like, that it seems like that, like, you know, those three things I said before are going away, and the excuse is, oh, that's just how I am. It's like, yeah, it doesn't make it right. I mean, I've got a friend that I really shouldn't hang out with that much, but that is, like, I get along with him, but, like, because I'm transitioning, I'll kind of bust my upper chest about it. I'm not that I should say that on here, but, or, like, kind of bash me for some of the stuff I'm into, like, not harshly, but kind of be a little jerky about it sometimes. And I've sat there and I'm like, dude, why you have a jerk? And I have to tell him, dude, why you have a jerk to me? And he's like, that's just the way I am. And it's like, yeah, but that's not an excuse. On a side note, no, this is the one who's, remember, folks, he's the cat, and on a side note, he's Catholic, I'm atheist, and yet I gotta tell him how, but yet he's the one being a jerk to me. Gotta love shit. Anyways, so. But I feel like that video, it kind of does show that, like, that decline in, like, what respect is. That decline in, like, there's things you don't do that should not have to be explained to you. And actually, and with this, and I think I'm gonna actually end on that note. Like, do I agree with that video? No. Do I think he should be taken down? I was happy it was. Do I think he should be in a little bit of trouble? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think there should be some consequences there, because if not, he's just gonna do shit again like this and just get one. You know what I mean? And just not stop. So, I think we're gonna end there, and it does actually lead me to my next topic this week, which is, so I finally sat down and listened to the new Eminem album, Revival. Yeah, it's not album sits weird with me. Like, I'm not really a rap. I'm really not into rap. I'm more into like metal, punk rock, old school rock, Japanese visual kai scene, J-rock, whatever you want to call it, and stuff like that. But I've always heard to Eminem. When I got into when he first came out, I had his first 2 albums, and then I kind of stopped listening to him for a while, and kind of slowly got back into him. But his last 2 albums I actually did like. I liked Marshall Mathers, LP2. I actually thought that was a really good album. And with Revival, in a way, I like what he's doing, because he's kind of like, I like the one song, Walk on Water, I like what he's doing, because like he's taking himself off his podium and kind of looking at himself, but not as Eminem, but as Marshall Mathers. And there's other songs out there that he's doing that same thing, where he's taking himself off this podium and he's actually looking at shit. And like, I know there's the whole thing about him bitching about like, oh, and I've seen things like he's white, but he's talking about white supremacy, because it's out there. It's the truth. Like, it is. It's something that's fucking made a comeback somehow. Well, I shouldn't say made a comeback. It's always been there, but someone once said something that made a lot of sense, and I can agree with it. When Nazis and when neo-Nazis, Nazis are gonna can walk down the street after this country went to war to stop that, can walk down the street in America, and we can't do anything because, oh, it's their right to free speech or blah, whatever. It's like, really? And it's considered oppression, or that's silencement, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's like, this is where we're at now, because to me that feels like we're just telling all the world two vets, hey, you lost all your friends for nothing. You know, it's like, really, we're doing this at this point. So, he's got a couple tracks that are definitely missed, but I like what he's doing in this album. He's laying the shit out. He's like, this is what's going on. This is where I'm at. This is where the world's at. Like, this is just, he's laying it down. And I think I think the reason why a lot of people aren't too fond of this album is because, like, he's not doing his usual jokey, kind of like over the top style. He's more serious, more like down to earth with it. And I can actually appreciate that a little bit. I really actually do appreciate that a little bit. So, oh no. Is it his best album? No. No. I really don't know what his best album is. I haven't listened to those other albums, so I really can't give a say on that. I only know what I've listened to. So, well, let's say, like I said, I'm not gonna say it's best, but is it his worst? No, it's not a bad album. I will give it that. And then, so. And then, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yes. So, my thoughts, this is a good question I want to debate on a little bit. Like, so Nintendo's confirmed they're working on the next Zelda game. Cool. Okay. Here's my question. What do you want to see in the next Zelda game? Like, what do you want to see done right? Fix the fucking rain. Breath of the Wild, that was fucking annoying. And maybe make weapons not break as much and have someone to repair them. You know, like, I mean, I know people are gonna kind of bitch and be like, oh, now it's just Dark Souls. I'm like, I don't think Zelda Breath of the Wild and some of those Souls-like. They definitely took an element or two from it. But I like what Breath of the Wild did, though. And I don't know if this is my reviewed it on this channel, but it feels like they definitely try to take the best of what Zelda was and make a game. So I am curious to see what the next Zelda game is going to be like. And on top of that, I actually did see that Nintendo Switch now became like the best-selling console in America, I think. Like, it dethroned the PS4, which I was like, ha. Then when you talk shit on this system, go fuck yourself now a little bit. Cause like, I hate that. And maybe this is me being a little bit of a bitch here, but like, I hate because something's new and something's different, or is unique, or is not the norm, it's automatically just shit. And it's like, nah, man, because I don't know I'm going with this. I don't know. You know what? Before this gets any weirder, I'm actually just gonna end this right here. So, as always, folks, I've said it once. I'll say it again. I'm saying to her blue in the face. Spread the peace and love. Don't be an asshole. And until next time, pretty princess, out!